Hi, Gemini, and happy birthday to you. Welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. For those of you guys who've been here before, welcome back. Thank you so much for all your views, likes, and subscribes for the month of May. That was awesome. You guys gave me lots of views, so thank you so much. Let's get into your reading. We're going to take a look at the overall energy. And then we'll pull some tarot and pull you some advice. Okay, also guys, check out my solar return Gemini video. Some really cool stuff came out. We looked at the overall energy for this time period of your birthday to your next birthday. We looked at finances, money, where you're at on your divine life purpose, what you need to surrender. Okay, so yeah, check that video out, Gemini solar return. Okay, so this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, overall energy. I'm seeing changes. I saw that in your solar return. I'm seeing abundance, freedom, Spirit wanting you to have hope. Saw that in your solar return reading as well. A real need to trust and just give things over to Spirit at this point. Overall energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is for June 2019. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Overall energy. And Venus. Strength. Your overall energy is strength. You know what, guys? As an underlying energy, you have gratitude. And there's that choice, okay? And here's that freedom. Next card out would have been New Beginnings. You guys, in the pre-shuffle, I saw this. New Beginnings. I saw that card. And the blessings that you were to expect to come in the solar return reading that I did for you guys was strength. So your overall energy is strength, okay? This is like really coming in super duper duper strong for you guys, okay? There's a choice, there's a decision that you guys need to make. I've been seeing that with you guys, okay? Some of you guys could have had a situation where some secrets came out. Some of you guys might have had a situation where third-party secret came out, okay? And it ended the relationship because you were putting in more than what the other person was putting in, okay? If this is not about romance for you and it's about, for example, work-related or friendship, it's someplace that you're putting in more than the other person, okay? You know what I wanted to do? I want to take one card here. We have the King of Wands coming out here over this energy. So for a lot of you guys, this is about like this person is able to, like, he sees what he wants, okay, and he goes and he gets it. Look at, you see the lion there? You see that lion there? But as opposed to this being the strength card, right? The strength card could have come out on that, but it didn't. In the tarot, the King of Wands came out. So wands are about passion, okay? So this is like those of you who have those creative projects or whatever, you know, you're changing careers, whatever it is for you, the strength is behind you. You're taking on this energy is your energy, this King of Wands energy, okay? I feel ready to just go get it. We have the Two of Cups here. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. So some of you guys have made a very difficult decision in regards to some type of relationship here. The decision you may have made may have been to cut off communication. We'll take some clarifiers. A karmic cycle here may be ending, okay? Okay. All right. What is mirroring this Two of Swords in reverse is the Four of Wands in reverse. So I feel like a lot of you guys made a decision to maybe like end a relationship, okay? or to get like a divorce or something, a divorce. You don't have to be married with papers, okay? Like your relationship may have been really serious, okay, to the point that to end it, it feels like a divorce, okay? So the decision, I feel, for a lot of you guys has been made. If you were dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is where you had the strength to do that, okay, in regards to that energy. Or someone who might be very charming, okay, he could be very handsome, commands the room when he walks through, and in the negative sense, he could be controlling, he could be dominating, have a bad temper, okay, especially in the way that he communicates with you. But you're taking the swords out your back if you were dealing with that type of energy in a negative sense, okay? I'm being really strong in regards to it. Now, you have this Two of Cups and you have the Wheel of Fortune mirroring one another. So I feel like you guys might be manifesting like a mutually beneficial relationship. We saw the Six of Pentacles come out when we first started. So yeah, where there's give and take, and we both feel each other, the same way, feel for each other the same way. With this Page of Swords coming here, like I said, this is at the center of your reading, this Page of Swords. So you may be cutting communication off or receiving communication, but let's take a clarifier on this Page of Swords. Too many cards. Let's clarify this Page of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel that you guys have made a decision to cut something out. Or maybe you're going to give someone the message that, look, like, hey, I'm done, I'm looking at this Two of Cups here, okay? So what I'm getting is the Eight of Cups in reverse, you guys. So I feel like, the connection that you feel between you and this person, it's like, it's a really strong connection, okay? And so it's really, really difficult for you to move away from it, even though you very well may not be emotionally fulfilled, okay? And as an underlying energy at this point, we do have the Five of Cups. So there's a lot of sadness and there's a lot of depression here with this decision, with this relationship, okay? It's just really hard for you to walk away from it. I understand. I'm feeling your energy very strongly, and I feel it in my heart space. Let's talk about this Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Swords in reverse. So it's like, even though it's difficult for you guys to move away from this situation, like you see everything for what it is. Some of you guys might realize that you could be dealing with a karmic situation, okay? You guys might see that for those of you who are dealing with a karmic, okay? And for others of you, this is just where it's like either way it goes. It's like you see things for what they are. You could be seeing that this karmic cycle is complete now. You could be like seeing that. But with the Seven of Cups here, this could be many blessings. This could be many blessings coming in with this karma card, like karma being in your favor, for example. But this could also be where you've taken off the blindfold and you realize that everything is just an illusion, because the underlying energy is the Seven of Swords. So that can often be about deceit, lies, someone taking from you in some kind of way, even if it's energetically. So you guys see that a lot of this shit is an illusion. You see it. Which more than likely is why you're making this decision to probably cut off communication with someone. Okay, so let's keep going here. Look, there's that Seven of Cups. It just flipped over underneath the Two of Swords. So you guys could be, and if any of you are dealing with a Scorpio, these are a lot of cards here. There's healing and balance coming in. You're really seeing things for what they are, okay? And some of you guys, again, I see are cutting off communication. If you were dealing with a Scorpio, you're cutting off communication there. Or again, this is just a cycle completing, okay? So you guys might be kind of confused right now. Like, why is the Seven of Cups here? Four of Cups in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. So it's like there was this decision, and if you were conflicted about it, it seems like you're not conflicted about it anymore. You may have been conflicted about it before, okay? It's hard for you to move away, Gemini, but again, it's like you see things for what they are, and a lot of you have decided to stop waiting around here, okay, for something. And you're just like, you're coming out of if you were depressed, it's like you are coming out of it. But I feel like a lot of you guys were waiting. You could have been waiting for someone to make a commitment of something of that sort. And, it's like you're not waiting for it anymore. Like you've made a decision. Like, you know what? This Seven of Cups too could be where you have options. Like you have, look, here's the Ace of Cups there as I say that. It's like I have options. I don't have to sit around in here and wait around stick around for a situation where maybe I'm bored or it's just not emotionally fulfilling. Like I'm depressed. Like I don't have to deal with this. I have options, and I'm making the decision to, maybe check my options out. Let's keep going. We have the Nine of Wands here. This is coming under the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you guys have put a shitload into some type of situation, okay? Maybe some type of relationship. You've put a lot into it, okay? If this was about a job, let's try to swing this like this was a job. Making a decision, you might really love what it is that you do, but it's something about it, like the foundation could not be as strong as you would like it to be, or you could be deciding that, I love what it is that I do, but where I'm at doing it, for example, it's not emotionally fulfilling to me in some way. There's a very strong connection to you and someone, or to you and some situation, okay? And it's hard for you to walk away from it, and you've put a lot into it, and you do have options here, okay? You have options. You have the Hierophant here, you guys. So look, if any of you guys are dealing with a Taurus, you may have made a decision to walk away from them, to cut off communication with them, or this is just where you've made the decision to cut off someone, okay? Or you're going to communicate that, and this is what your soul wants, okay? You're on the right path with the Hierophant here. Why is this Hierophant here? It's a lot of cards. Yeah. Okay. I feel like this is about you taking the correct path here. Okay. Because you have the Temperance here. That's healing. That's things balancing out. Okay. But with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you could be feeling very codependent on the person or the situation, like not being able to see yourself without the person or the situation. Feeling that you are missing, like something's missing now. Okay. And the Hermit here is like there's healing here again. There's healing, and a lot of you guys might be doing a lot of introspection, okay? And the healing is coming with the introspection, and it is coming with the time alone, in solitude. Let's keep going. We have the Five of Cups here. All right, we saw that as an underlying energy. So I feel that this Wheel of Fortune has everything to do with the karmic cycle completing, but with you and a job, with you and some situation, or with you and a relationship. For most of you, I do feel that this is about a relationship. So you see things for what they are. It's like that the karmic cycle has ended, and it's making you really, really sad. You're really, really sad about it because you put so much into it, Gemini. I can see that. But, just remember, like, even though it's hard for you to walk away from this, I promise you, like, if that's what you've done, if that's what your intuition told you to do, I'm telling you, like, you're on the right path here with this Hierophant, okay? You really are. We have two cards. All right. You've given up. This is coming under the Four of Wands. You guys have given up on this situation, okay? And it's like what was being offered to you by whatever this situation is, like I told you before, the foundation, it wasn't sturdy, okay? It wasn't solid. This person also could have not wanted to commit, okay? That could be why that Four of Wands is there as well. The King of Wands, he can be very, I'm just gonna be straightforward with it. The King of Wands could be so handsome and charming that he could be like a super duper ladies man. You know what I mean? Or whatever. If this person is taking on the masculine energy, okay? Could be like a player type of person, for example. So maybe they didn't want to commit, maybe they weren't making the decision with this Two of Swords here. Maybe they weren't making the decision to commit and you got tired of waiting for it. It's like that, whatever it is here, whether this is work or some situation or a relationship, okay, that's hard for you to walk away from. Whatever it is that you're finding a difficult time walking away from, even though you see things for what they are and you're hella sad over it, you're giving up on it because you know it isn't stable. It's like you know it, okay? You have the Magician here. This came out in your solar turn reading. Like, I love this card. This card often reminds me of you because you're like such a master manifester, Gemini. So you're like in manifestation mode here, seriously, and it's like just keep going too with that Nine of Wands also there with this Magician card coming over it. It's like don't give up, because one thing I saw in the solar return reading, you guys have to check that video out. I can't tell you everything in it, guys, but one thing I saw was that you guys were calling your soulmate in. So it's like don't give up on love, guys. If this was about love, like don't give up. If this is about if it's work related, career related, and it's like something that you really like, for example, work, or you need to like move away from this and move towards a new direction, it's like don't give up. You're almost there, you guys, with that Nine of Wands. Don't give up, because this is what your soul wants. Wherever direction you're moving into, where you're cutting something that's honestly it isn't serving you, man, you are just opening the door for abundance. We saw you're opening the door to manifest what you want to. And with the High Priestess here, your intuition is so strong, man. It's on point. I'm telling you, you see things for what they are. I know that you're really, really sad right now, but keep following your intuition. You're doing the right thing. I can't stress that enough. As an underlying energy, we have the Queen of Swords here. So definitely cutting something or someone out. No longer being conflicted, okay? Or if there was any conflict there with this Five of Wands in reverse, we don't want the conflict. That's why we're cutting that shit out. We're focusing on our Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You could have been dealing with a situation where like things weren't progressing, okay, or the other person wasn't willing to put in their part of the work to make things work, and it's like you're cutting off communication here. A lot of you guys, I feel, could have been dealing with someone very methodical with the Knight of Pentacles, or this is an offer coming to you that is stable, okay, once you cut off communication here, okay. You're releasing the burden. 10-10. I saw 10-10-10 in your other solar return reading. So something coming to a completion. You're dropping the burden and you're taking those swords out your back. Like, honey, I don't have time for swords in my back. Look, you have wish fulfillment here. I saw that in your solar return reading. You need to check it out. The 11th house, which is coming true. This is you having faith and hope in the universe, okay? It is needed right now. There's healing and there's wish fulfillment here, okay? Once you are able to cut off ties with whoever the hell that is that keeps sticking them swords in your back, okay? There's like this need to cut ties. And with the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're not doing it. You see things for what they are. Your intuition is speaking to you strongly, but there's like this lack of clarity. There's this lack of clarity, or maybe there's a need for you with this Ace of Swords in reverse to find a new way of thinking, okay, to change your perspective and just find a new way of looking at things, because justice is going to be served, okay? Justice is going to be served here, and you're going to get what you want. You have 3 cards, and I'm going to leave it at this. You have 3, actually, I'm going to take that one more card there. You got 3 cards here, Gemini, of balance, back to back. The Justice card, the Six of Pentacles, and a Chariot. All about balancing. And I saw that in your solar return. Everything's balancing out. Just stay strong. Look at her balancing that star there. She's balancing that. It says star. And she's balancing these celestial bodies. You are so strong. How strong do you have to be to balance celestial bodies? I mean, come on. You have it in the bag. Justice is being served. Things are balanced out. You're going to get what you want, and you're moving forward. You got everything you need to move forward, to focus on your goals, and to see this home, to see it through, okay? Because here, you, with this, whatever this is that you know you need to walk away from, Gemini, you're putting so much into the situation, but you're not getting what you're supposed to get out of it. And what you're getting is hardship. The Five of Pentacles, you're getting hardship. Okay, some of you guys, this is like you realizing like, yo, I'm putting so much into this and I'm not getting what I deserve out of it, so I'm going to leave you out in the cold. Here you are standing in your power. If any of you are dealing with an Aries, especially, or a Leo or Sagittarius, okay, especially in Aries with this King of Wands here and this Emperor, the offer that they are making you, it's like, it's not what you thought it was. It's not, the cup is, it's upside down. You can't hold anything in a cup that's upside down. What's in that cup? What's in it? Really? It's empty. King of Swords. This could be you, you know, dealing with, if you're dealing with any kind of air energy, fellow Gemini or Libra or Aquarius, or this could be a person who could be kind of cold and detached, you know, and that could be like where you're like, whoa, this is not what I thought how things were going to be, you know, or this could also be you standing in your truth, you know, again, standing in your, if you're not dealing with the fire sign, that's you taking on that Emperor energy, my loves, where you're strong and you are like standing in your power and standing in your authority. And it is really sad because, you know, it's like, it's so much in happiness. If you had a family, it's the breakdown of the whole family. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that, and we're gonna pull you a card of advice. Let's use the Shaman deck. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I see the giveaway in reverse. Something that it seems you need to release in order to bring about what truly does serve you. Okay, I'm seeing Earth in reverse, so maybe y'all need to ground yourselves. This video, okay, we're just at the end of Taurus season, so pull what's left of that energy to help you ground yourself is what I was going to say. We'll do one more shuffle. Seeing a need for you to march to the beat of your own drum here. Alright, this is your last card out. We'll wrap up your reading. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, advice. You have 2 cards that came out. We'll take them and we'll read them. As an underlying energy, we have the Tree of Life. Very beautiful card. Just want to show you that. You have 2 trees here too. I saw knowledge a lot. Knowledge as a blessings coming in, which those trees are standing out to me. Okay, so you have the Gatherer and you have the Sorcerer in reverse. So let's read these energies and see what is the advice for you, dear Gemini. All right, we're going to read from the book. Card 21. So we will read the essence and the invitation here because it's upright. And here we will read the essence and we will read the medicine because it's in reverse. So before the gatherer, before we cultivated grains, we collected the wild bounty of nature. The gatherer finds abundant seeds, nuts, berries, and wild greens where the ordinary person sees only barren soil. The gatherer is the provider, the forager, and the gardener who collects roots and vegetables for the long winter when game is scarce. She does not hoard, trusting the bounty around her. The invitation. So here's your advice. Look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and colored your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that is all around you. So, I mean, it's obvious what that means. You have everything that you need. And with this gratitude card here, I feel that the spirit world is like showing you gratitude with that, okay? Let's read your other card of advice. That's why they're like here, like everything is here for you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's here for you. The essence. This is the source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. Again, so for some of you, before I read this, I feel like you do have everything that you need. You are abundant. You do have the ability to manifest whatever you want to manifest, and it's starting with all the resources around you. But with this card coming out, I feel like your shadow side might be trying to tell you otherwise. The medicine. Have you been feeling out of sorts because you've been faced with your own character flaws and the pain that you inflict on others when you are out of alignment? Radical self-acceptance is called for now. You must reconcile these darker aspects of your nature so you don't behave irresponsibly and cause more harm to yourself and the ones you love. It's time to come out of denial and accept responsibility for your words and deeds. When you meet the energy of the sorcerer with humility, this destructive power transforms into grace, which you can use in service to the highest good. Perhaps it's time to make amends. Do it. It will set you free from the shadows and let you step into the light. Now, I also saw freedom there. So for those of you who, especially coming out of Taurus season, everybody kind of grew some little horns, right, in Taurus season, and the communication could have been a little bit, rough. So maybe some of you guys might have, been a little harsh, and there's, it's time to reconcile where maybe we were harsh, where it wasn't warranted. But for most of you, intuitively, I'm feeling with this card that whatever the case is with you, there's a need to balance the shadow side, right? Whatever it is going on here with you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is where you need to balance it out, and you need to not allow it to make you feel that you're scarce, because you're not. And also, if you have been being harsh, be really careful about that, because you don't want to mess up your karma. I'm hearing that you don't want to mess up your karma by allowing the darkness, the shadow side, to be imbalanced, okay? Because you have this harvest coming in, okay? So you don't want to create any bad karma points with all of this beautiful energy, this abundant energy, this ability to manifest coming into you, okay? So these are the messages that I have for you, Gemini. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all of your views, likes, and subscribes that you gave me last month. I am wishing you a very, very beautiful and happy birthday, and I will see you very soon, okay? You guys, I'm wondering, do you want to pick up, because it is your birthday, so I want to take like one more card for you, okay? Ooh, I don't know, you guys, but you know what jumped out was wedding. It fell into my lap, wedding. But I'm going to take just one more card for you, okay, for, like a love card for you, for your birthday, okay? One more card. I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are needing to, like, maybe release your ex, but let's see. Let's see what comes out for you. And this is your last card, okay? It's an extra bonus card for love, for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, June. Let's see. Excuse me. Ooh, you guys. Oh, my God. When I was shuffling this deck before I started the reading, I saw this card. Okay, I think it had flew out, or it was like, it was something, it did something, but I saw it and I was like, oh, Gemini's gonna have a new love. So look, I'm so happy that it was something like positive. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So wow. And look, as an underlying energy, you guys, it's safe for you to love. That is just beautiful. For those of you guys who have already met this new person, you're being advised to give that relationship a chance. Okay, so like I said, I felt like there was like a need to release the ex. And so don't worry, you guys. Like I told you, man, the Ace of Cups relentlessly showed itself in your solar return reading that I did. So, you know, spirit, I saw the next card out would have been trust. So really trust in spirit, give everything to spirit. You've manifested this, okay? So good luck to you guys. Congratulations. I love you very, very much. All right. Have a beautiful birthday again. All right. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.